It is time for video number 3 of my good, the bad, and the ugly lot. So I'm going to pick up bag number 3 out of the bag. Bag number 2 didn't have anything particularly good or bad in it. So that last bag was a little bit of a letdown. The first bag was really nice though. So this time I'm going to dump everything out of the bag, and then once I look at it, we're going to just kind of drop it on the table in view here. And anything that I've shown in the first 2 videos that is a repeat, we're just going to skip over it pretty quick, like this Philippines 25 right there. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So we've seen one of those, we've seen one of those. Let's see, we've got a British pound that is pretty dirty. And so I like seeing these in lots like this, coins that have a good foreign exchange value to them, because if they haven't pulled these out, that means the lot is probably not very much searched. So even though it's dirty, it's good to see something that has just a foreign exchange value of about $1.25. So let's skip through. Here's an Italian coin they don't see very often. I don't think they made this one very often. It's a 10 lira, quite a large aluminum coin. With the, I guess that's a Pegasus right there. And how many aluminum coins have writing on the edge? Repubblica Italiana. Okay, well that's, I already had one of those, but it is nice. Here's a pretty common 100 peso from Mexico. Here is a French 10 euro cent. We had the 50 of this design in the last bag. So a lot of those don't show up in these bags very often. We had something like this in the last bag, a low-value silver coin. It's going to have about a quarter's worth of silver in it, nothing to lose sleep over. Here's a pretty common British sixpence. Okay, here's a coin with a hole in it. We've got 1917, the Arabic year of 1330 on the left, and then 1333 at the bottom. This one is going to be 5 millimes. I don't know where that one is from. Let me pause and find out. This is going to be from Egypt. This is the rarer version. The more common version has an H mint mark right here, making that it was from Heaton in the United Kingdom. But this one is not from there, which means it was minted in Mumbai, India. And it's not that good condition, so it's only worth about 50 cents. But that is an interesting pickup, I would say. We've got a, I think we saw one of these earlier, but I do like it, the 2 peso with the tree on it. Here's a fairly common 10 yen from Japan. And then we've got a 1 groschen zinc coin from Austria. The year 1947. The modern 10 cents from Mexico. From Cuba, here's a 1 centavo from 1946. And even though it has the weight in grams there on the bottom, it is not silver. The small coin from the Philippines, a 5 centimo from 1995. And that doesn't look the way I remember it. Having not much going on the back right there. I was expecting the Central Bank of the Philippines to be on this side, but no, that's the way that coin was made. So let's see, from Venezuela, we've got Bolivar. That's going to be a 1 Un Bolivar from 1967, a French franc. Here's a €1 cent from Spain that shows this cathedral. All right, so I had this coin, but something that was very well worn. This is actually going to be from the Ottoman Empire, but there's going to be 5. The Arabic date of 1326, I think, on the bottom there. They draw their 5 like we draw our 0. And these coins, one thing I note is there's 2 different versions of this coin based on the little symbol that is right there to the upper right of the Ottoman symbol. So if I had that one coin, that one's certainly in a better condition than the one I had already. So skipping through coins we've already seen, here's a larger starfish coin from Bahamas. There are 3 different versions of the starfish coin, and that's the first one that's the largest. Another €10 cent coin. It's going to be from Greek. It's the 10 lepta. From the Vatican City, we have this 2 lira from 1952. With Pope Pius XII. Always good to find coins from the Vatican. They're hard to find, and they change quite often, so they're pretty good to find those. It's easy to identify the Irish coins with the harp on it. That one's in really nice condition for a 1-pence coin. Here's a 1 rappen coin from Switzerland. It's got just the number 1 with a piece of wheat on it, and the Swiss plus sign right there. From the British Honduras, which is actually the country of Belize, we have 1 cent from 1954 with Queen Elizabeth on it. From the Cayman Islands, this is a pretty common coin from there. From Australia, this one's in pretty nice shape. The 2 cent has this frilled lizard on it. And in 1966, there are variations based on the mint where it was made, based on the size of some of the claws that appear on that one. So that's something to look out for. Another French year. This is the 1 cent. And so I think we had the 5 or the 2 in a previous video. So, getting lots of euro coins in here. This is the 10 cent of the Netherlands with the Queen Beatrix on it. This 5 cent is going to be from Italy, and we've got the Colosseum on it. So Italy has a large I on top of an R, so you can tell it's from Italy. So that's a nice coin. Here is the Squirrel 1 ore from 1962, Norway. During these years, they had animals on their coins. Here's one from Estonia, or as they spell their country, Eesti, or AST, 5 centi. They have the 3 lions design on their coins. From Italy, here is a 20 lira coin from 1957. Here's a different version of the starfish coin. This one is made out of copper instead of brass. And it no longer has the queen on there. Here's a 5 cents coin from Singapore. Earlier, I think I noted that half them have the banner at the bottom with down in the corners. This one has them up in the corners. Here's a Vietnam 1 dong coin from 1960. There was a different version, the one dong, in a previous video. Here's the smaller 5-pence coin from Great Britain. And here's something that's pretty interesting. We had something kind of like this in the earlier video, in the first video. We've got some kind of, I believe this is going to be an India Princely State coin. But that's going to take some digging to figure out what this is. So this is so far the best coin of this video. It's a shame that it's so well worn. Maybe it would grade a fine, maybe very good, but wherever it's from, that's going to be pretty rare. So I am a fan of that coin. Here we have one from Malaysia, 5 sen. Not sure what that is in that design. Here's just a Lincoln Memorial sign that may have been run over by a train. I don't know. We've seen earlier versions of the 5 centavo coin. This is the smallest one of all. Here is a coin from Israel. Guess that's going to be 1 lira, I believe. Maybe lirat. No, it's 1 new shekel. Pretty common coin from there. This next one is not too common. We have the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, 1969. 5 pesetas Guineans. That is something I don't see every day. I'm going to look this one up. This one is definitely a win for me. It's my first coin from Equatorial Guinea. And I didn't really remember there being hardly any Spain colonized countries in Africa. But so at one point it was called Spanish Guinea, but Equatorial Guinea, you could tell because it used the peseta instead of the franc, like a lot of the French countries, or British shillings. And so the 5 pesetas here, not particularly rare. It's worth about $2.50 though, KM number 2. So it's going to be, I have coins from about 250 different countries or so. I don't have the count in front of me right now, but that one is certainly good to find. So very happy about that one. Moving on to some others. Skipping some that we've already seen in other videos. We've got a 100 Rupiah from the Bank of Indonesia. And there aren't a lot of Indonesian coins, but they get repeated a lot. I don't particularly recognize that one offhand. From Morocco, here's an aluminum 5 francs. From Arabic 1370. Aruba, 25 cents. Nope, not Aruba, but Netherlands. Aruban coins have that similar look to them today. Here is a nickel. If you hold it like that, maybe it looks like a nickel, but this looks like a nickel that was run over by a train. Nice and flat and run over. Here's an ugly coin from Italy of 10 centesimi. Really poor shape. Another British 6-pence. Here's a well-worn Trinidad and Tobago 10-cent coin. Let's see, 5 centimos is going to be from Venezuela, 1953. It's a pretty poor condition. German Third Reich 1 Pfennig. That one's beat up a whole lot. It's a pretty small Philippines coin from 1991 with Lapu Lapu on it. And we have some kind of seashell on this side. Really small aluminum coin. I'm trying to see how close I can get that to the camera. 1 centimo. And then let's see. We've got from the Bahamas. Pretty common sailboat design. And the last coin in this lot is going to be from Argentina. 10 pesos, 1962. Alright, I'm probably going to release video number 4 tomorrow from this set. Thanks for watching. Bye.